Soul City. You. Born rap star.
What's up? It's your boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Kane.
Live on the stage, back on my shit. Now I'm beating dick to a boy, back on my rap shit. No rap shit, can't say shit. Just trying to be hooked, but not dead to dick. Your boys can't watch from the sideline. As I get mine like a rip tide. Don't get carried by the wrong side. As I try to get my broke dance like apartheid. South Africa. Top spot, I'm coming after your laughter. For the boys who thought it was safe after I left the game. Now I'm back at the game, ain't a damn thing changed. Still the same, the only thing that changed, I got some gray in my veins. I'm still the champ, I'm still the shit. Y'all just the shit, not even worth a comment.
Don't go to bed with no price on your head, no.
What's up? It's your boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Kane.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on? It's Thursday. Y'all know what it is, time to smoke this over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge, people. 3 times. Unfortunately, we didn't win this year. 3 times AV nominated. You know I am Cameron Silver Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. Sponsors, you know who they are. Racism Magazine, BlushAraka.com, Pass That Apparel, SmokeKind.com, King of TCH, mailed to your door, and Sarah J CBDs. That's right, she got a bunch of products for pain relief and stress relief. She even got lube. Please use the promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off of your next order. That's BOBBIE. Use that promo code to get 10% off. You know what it is. Also, you can find me 5 days out the week at fullswatradio.com in the mornings, as well as SGP Radio, as well as skyharbordarktv.com. And don't forget, as the same day I'm dropping this, also guess what else is dropping? Pro Wrestling Smoke, as I'm going to sit here and preview the Royal Rumble and also talk about AEW and all that good stuff. So there you go. What's going on, smokers? How y'all doing? Right now, I got my order from Temu. This is one of the shirts. This is the shirt that I got. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. You feel what I'm saying? As well as my watch. I'm loving it. You feel what I'm saying? Some shoes. Got me a suit. Because I will be going to the Plush event here in Durham, North Carolina in March. I'm waiting to get, one of these wonderful checks to come in so I can go ahead and pay for the ticket. I'm going to be wearing an all-black suit. If you happen to be watching this and you're on Fat Life and you plan to go to Plush, please come up and say hi to me. Let's hang out. I even buy you a drink. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. So, first of all, we just got through the winter storm. It wasn't that bad down here. It was crazy because one thing about North Carolina that is we hear snow, we shut down every goddamn thing, and we literally stock up on food, which is funny because I started seeing a bunch of TikToks and videos of people talking about how, damn, I got all this food for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was able to make it to work because I'm an essential worker, unfortunately. And this is one of the reasons why I need y'all to subscribe. Please hit that QR code, okay, for the Premium Smoke Room. I need you to subscribe to the Spotify side so I can quit this fucking job and work completely for myself. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, it wasn't that bad. It was more sleet than anything else. And by the time Monday hit, the shit done damn near melted. We supposed to be getting some snow this weekend, Saturday, which is snow. It ain't going to be sleet. So, which is going to be interesting because thank God that this is a pay week. And I will have to catch an Uber again and they probably gonna be expecting me to show my ass up at work, which would be all good. They wanted us to stay in a hotel. I wasn't about to do that. You know, I'm the kind of person. Look, I can eat. If y'all gave me my own room, I'd be down for it. But y'all won't give me my own room. I had to have a roommate, and I don't know who the fuck roommate is. I don't know how they live. Hell, them motherfuckers be snoring so goddamn loud I can't even get any sleep. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Also been dealing with a lot of emotional and mental shit within my personal life, especially in the house, you know, and everything. I don't want to get into that because that's none of y'all goddamn business. But it was rough, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't got through it, you know what? As the old gospel song says, this too shall pass. So there you go. So much been going on, man. There's so much to talk about. So where should I begin, actually? Well, a lot of conversation about the money of porn. We're going to begin there. And y'all hear me talk about my situation money-wise. We make money, but understand that a lot of these sites pay out at different times and different ways. Not even different ways, but for example, like you can set how much you have to make before they release your money. You know what I'm saying? Some sites pay out every 2 weeks. Some sites pay out monthly. In some of these cases, you can actually choose, you know. So, yeah, it's not, many of us do have 9-to-5s because there's money in making this, in this business. There's continuous money to make this business. But you also got to deal with the financial institutions who discriminate against sex workers and anybody that does contract work. They just don't discriminate against us. They discriminate any content creator that, you know what I'm saying, from the YouTubers to the TikTokers. Because to financial institutions, they don't consider what we do as liable jobs, reputable jobs. And because we don't get a salary, they think we don't make enough money or we're going to have money coming in, you know, period. Let me be the first to tell you this. My bills stay paid. My bills stay paid. I've never really once worried too tough about being evicted, the electricity being cut off, the water being cut off, or none of that. The bills stay paid. That's how well both the podcasting as well as the porn has been making me money. And I told people, and I had this conversation, I said, no, I am not monetized on YouTube. For the people watch on YouTube, no, fuck YouTube. I'm not monetized on you fuckers. I don't give a, even if I get it to where I can be monetized again, I wouldn't even take the option. For what? For y'all to take it from me a month later? Y'all is still not even allowing the videos that I post to be monetized, and it's my goddamn music. Yeah, Price, you just heard, that's my music. I own that. Got the rights to it and everything. You can go look it up. It says Bobby Lucas, Kavanaugh, Luke L.E. Records, Lucas Entertainment Records. Yes, I have a record label. Duh, surprising, isn't it? So I can't even get monetized over shit that got my music on it. That's how dumb YouTube is. But y'all swear up and down to these motherfuckers on YouTube are making so much fucking money. But the shit they got to do to make their money shows me they're not making a lot of money. Which now brings me to, which of course y'all probably wanted to hear me discuss Anton and Cory Holcomb. Well, we begin with Cory. Now remember, Cory had this video that dropped out. And remember I talked about it briefly. Cory, the video came out of him mushing the girl. Now, he talked about this last year when this happened. And it's funny how TMZ finally got the video, and whoever had the video released the video to show that he mushed her. Did it look bad? Oh, yeah, it looked bad as fuck. Cory, of course, came on to speak on it. He had a couple of people that talked on his behalf. Was basically saying that the bitch, everything that we're hearing is not 100% true. It's one-sided. She did a bunch of shit towards him and the whole nine. But Cory, I had to tell you this, and that's if you happen to look at this show, that don't goddamn matter, bro. See, the problem with you niggas is that y'all don't understand elevation. Elevation means everybody can't go. Elevation means I can't hang with everybody like I used to. See, if you had understood what Kevin Hart understood, what many of the comedians of your ilk understood, that once I get to a certain level, I don't need to deal with certain type people. You can't bring everybody. But see, the problem is because you still want to be hood. You still want to be with the cool kids. You put yourself in that position. Now, what would be real fucked up, which I understand you got a lawyer, and you got probably enough evidence that probably can clear you. What if you lose that case? What if you lose that case? Now, do I believe Cory had a gun or something like that? Probably not. Because we know sometimes females do lie on dudes. But Cory, it doesn't look good that you mushed her. Because from the video, we didn't see her touch you. Actually, you walked through a couple people just to get to her. And I understand my man that you brought on was saying how Shorty tried to get him to lie and they harassing this other female comedian that was cute, with the lips, Miss Lips, or what have you. But Cory, it's still video. Now, do I find it funny that this dropped right around the time him and Anton? No. The same reason why all this shit coming out about Anton. See, when you pride yourself on being polarizing, I give OJ Duke Jackson this from listening to his videos. When you pride yourself on talking shit about people, nigga, they waiting for you to have that chink in the armor so they can come at your ass. And you know that better than anybody because you in Hollywood. You allowed yourself. You can't blame nobody but your damn self, Cory. That's why I don't fuck with people. I don't like humans. I don't like people. The people I deal with, I deal with. When I got to a certain level, I don't fuck with certain people no more because they're going to cause problems. Instead of you being a smart motherfucker, instead of being hoary, you know what Cory could have did? Turned around and fucking walked off like, bitch, you beneath me. It's okay to say someone's beneath you, Cory. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to have a fucking ego and say, I'm bigger than you and you know it. Like MJF says, I'm better than you and you know it. Yeah. That's why she said when you mush that ass, I got you, nigga. Because, yeah, she got you. Because no matter how much, as much as you can sit here and say, oh, the truth gonna come out, you hurt. Because ain't nobody gonna forget about that. They already painting you as a woman, a man that hate women. And your rhetoric, damn sure, to a certain extent, don't help because you quit to talk about bitches and how bitches ain't shit. Actually, you don't talk about nothing else on the show but that. See, when you polarize, let me tell you what happens. You hit a wall. Because people get tired of you being polarized. They get tired of you saying the same shit. That's why it kind of hard for me to watch Cory sometimes. Because I'm like, damn, Cory, talk about something else. Every time you on the show, somebody done wronged your ass. Somebody done fucked you over. Someone trying to take you down. Did you ever ask yourself why? It's motherfucking that none of these other comedians go through the shit you go through. Just like I said with Stephon Diggs. Motherfucking funny, all these other football players don't never go through half the shit that Stephon Diggs did. Why is it? The same thing with Shannon Sharp. Why is it that out of all the people that then came out and started their own shit, that you the motherfucker that had to deal with the white bitch that got your ass goddamn hemmed up the way you had to give up $10 million? Sometimes we need to look within ourselves and say, you know something? I need to change something. The problem is, Cory, is that I don't know if they said it to you. Cory, you need to change up how you move, man. You need to change up how you are sometimes. It's okay to change and evolve, man. You too old for this shit. So what if you ain't had, you lucky that you had motherfuckers speak up for you. What if you ain't had that, nigga? You be fucked right now. And here's the other part. If you think just because you might win this court case against this bitch, that the damage ain't done, think again, nigga. Because let me tell you one thing that nobody wants to invest in. They don't want to invest in ratchetness, and they don't want to invest in a hassle. If every time I look up, you in the controversy, why the fuck I want to invest money in you? Why do I even want to do business with you? Because you're going to fuck up my business. But see, niggas don't think about that. Niggas don't think about that. I had a girl that told me that some people, hold on, because you know I was DC because I understand and I thought so. That someone she got turned down for some work because they said you just got too much drama around you. But I ain't did nothing. I ain't fuck nobody else. But no, I understand it may not be you, but you got too much drama around you. I don't want that around me. Cory is let me make this clear. Cory is one of the top 5 black comics right now. Surprised the nigga ain't, maybe because he ain't kissing ass or taking it in the ass to get these TV shows, but he still sell out shit. I know it was funny how Hype News showed when all these people walked out. But what y'all didn't know is how many motherfuckers sat there. Think about that for a second. Some people walked out, but a lot of motherfuckers stayed and watched. Every time I look up, Cory got something sold out. The nigga do 3 dates when he come to Raleigh. You can't be, you got to be a banging ass comedian to get 3 dates back to back and all of them sold out. Can't get tickets. So what I suggest to Cory, and I love him, nigga, stop fucking with bottom feeders. Stop fucking with the worker bees. You a goddamn boss. I ain't lacking, my nigga. Craig Fax, I love that nigga. He act like a boss. He act more of a boss than you do. And it's your show. I'm gonna tell you what's funny. I am not for any man or woman putting hands on his ass. But I said this before. If a woman thinks she's a man, you can get treated like a man, bitch. She thought she was a man and found out she wasn't. See, the thing about with Cory is that Cory need to understand that sometimes when you level up, you can't do what you used to do, my nigga. Going to the improv, can't do that no goddamn more. What the fuck I'm doing at the improv? I ain't getting paid to be there. The fuck I'm outside for? Nigga, you wasn't a new comic. Nigga, 2 years prior to that, you was on Shaq shit. Before that, you had a special. Before that, I was seeing you on so much shit. What the fuck you doing in improv? That's like little baby going to an open mic. That's like Jay-Z going to an open mic. Sometimes celebrities put themselves in positions and fuck themselves. But do I think this is going to hurt Cory? Hell no. If y'all think they're going to shut down Cory, no. Because one, it wasn't a white bitch. And two, too many other people already said the bitch ain't right in the head. So there you go. He has plausible deniability. But here's my question, Cory. What if that one time you don't have that? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, Cory. You got lucky. Because there was a bitch that was already questionable. And a lot of people already didn't care for her. But the next time, Cory, if there is, that might not be the case. And you're fucked. Now, as far as Mr. Daniels. Once again, y'all love, I talked about the worship shit and all that. And I'm not going to talk too much about Mr. Daniels. But this whole shit backfired on his ass too. I saw that Mika, who I've seen her before, but I don't know where. I've seen Mika before, but I don't know where. They said that she was on his podcast, and she been dissing herself from him. She came online and spoke about the situation. Funny that she got more business sense to the nigga that keep talking about he chasing bags. I see why he chasing bags, because apparently you can't catch him because you can't get out the way of your damn dumbass bald-headed potato head self. You want to know why she stepped away? As a business woman, you had me fly to LA from DC in hopes to be on the 5150. She said it. She's a fan of Cory's. She paid to go see this nigga in concert. Yeah. She was stoked. Then she get there and find out that Mr. Bag Chaser, Mr. Millionaire Mainstay, Mr. I'm a Christian, not black, didn't have the wherewithal to clear her being on the show with Cory. And then decided that he wanted to have a little stank attitude to where he ended up fucking it up where she couldn't get on the show no way. I done seen more former business partners come out and trash this goddamn bald-headed, weak-ass, beta male wannabe alpha nigga. And it told me everything that I've been saying. Here's that nigga that ain't have no money, won't get no goddamn pussy. You can tell by the woman that he's dating, that he's married to, because she's good looking, but trust me, she probably won't the hottest thing in the neighborhood. He got some money. Now he's on a revenge tour to the world because he was a laughing stock. He was the one that got smushed in the playground. He was the one that the girls didn't want to date. He was the motherfucker that probably didn't even get a date to his prom. But he wants y'all to think that he's the man. See, that's the beauty of social media. You can reinvent yourself. Just like college. You know how many motherfuckers went to college reinvented themselves? Girls want the hottest shit in their high school, but got to college, became the hottest girl in college. The guy want the man in high school, but when he got to college, oh, the women love him. That was me. I ain't even gonna front. I wasn't the most popular nigga in high school, but I was very popular on the college campus at NC State. See, me, I'm always used to having money. So it never made me change up. It didn't make me get big-headed, because you want to know why. Because when you take niggas like Anton Daniels, who been the butt of a joke for so many years, and he finally gets his up, he overdoes it. There's nothing Christian about you, nigga. If anything, motherfucker, you more in line with Muslims than you do Christianity. You said kids should be off limits, but then you sit here and talk shit about the black Israelite women and their children. You stay trashing black folk, but you're black. And it's interesting that it's funny as fuck that after all this shit you've been doing, your empire's starting to crumble. Your empire's starting to crumble. Cory made a t-shirt that's probably going to sell out talking about your dumb ass. And Cory was right. You can't dictate the rules of war, bitch, and you started it. Once again, you were going against a comedian that's cutthroat. The fuck you think we're going to happen to your dumb bald ass? See, the problem is you forgot your brand should be bigger than you. No, you think you bigger than the brand, nigga, and that's why you got the problems you got. Because you don't understand what it takes to be fucking humble. It's okay to have some cockiness. It's okay to have some confidence, but know when to shut the fuck up and be humble. So you sit here all weekend, like I said before, you wanted to talk shit. Now you want to be victim because you saying that my daughter, she's going through this, and we had to take her out of school. But you streaming. If it's my daughter, nigga, you ain't gonna see me for a week because I'm too busy trying to get her mind right. That's how I know you ain't got money, nigga. Let me take my hat off. That's how I know you ain't got money. A nigga with money, we wouldn't see him for 2-3 weeks, damn near a month. After knowing that his daughter went through some mental anguish because of some shit that I started. You don't think he got an earful from his wife? Even though his wife said, yeah, he's a little bitch. She practically said he's a little damn whiny ass bitch. Your wife said that. Not anybody else. The woman you lay to bed with basically said you a pussy. And you a beta ass nigga trying to live an alpha male life. Smoke that one over. Your own woman, the woman that you're fucking, which tells me that you ain't got that good of dick then. Because my woman wouldn't even say no shit like that. Oh, he's whiny. He throw temper tantrums and stuff like that. No. Guarantee the women that I dated would say, the only thing I can say about him is that, you know, especially before these shit, yeah, he wasn't the most faithful ass nigga, but he was a man's man, goddammit. They respected my manhood. Do your wife respect yours, nigga? Apparently not. She sitting to everybody, you a whiny bitch. See, the problem is with you, just like with Cory. Because y'all two flip sides of the coin. You don't want to elevate or evolve. You want to stick with this goddamn shock and awe content. Let me tell you something. When the last time we heard Tommy started me off? I haven't heard his name in a long time. Actually, the first time I heard his name when O'Shea Duke Jackson brought his ass up in the video. He was the man. Now he's gone. You know what I'm saying? They talk. It was him and Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed is still booming. Tommy Starr, we don't hear from him too much. It's a ceiling when you do that type of content. Right away, you think I stay away from doing polarizing shit. Yeah, I might have people come on and talk about their beef on porn, but my polarizing shit is behind the paywall. But let me tell you what it is. I keep it to the topics. I keep it to the current events. I'm not here to start beef. I give my opinion, my thoughts. If you feel some type of way, oh well. And I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with you for video, and for tweet, because I'm too old for that shit, nigga. Even the people that was on your live feed didn't believe the bullshit that you were saying, actually, Anton, because they know that you a beta, nigga. You thought you were going to get some pussy from Mika. You really did. That's why you want her ass around. And Mika, I'm pretty sure, she was pissed. She was pissed. You can tell. Because you played me. And because of you, a guy who I liked, revered, respected, called me out of my name for your shit. You don't think she checked his bald-headed ass off camera? See, that's the difference. She wasn't going to check his ass on camera. She checked him off camera. Bag chaser. Nigga, I don't chase bags, nigga. I make money in my fucking sleep, bitch. And I don't need YouTube to do it. You do. And do I really believe that a lot of niggas is going to your Patreon? You want to know why I say no? Because you sitting here trying to get on all these shows to go viral and to get attention. That tells me you're not making much money. The money ain't money in no goddamn more. So now you're ratcheting up your ratchetness in order for you to make the money. See, people don't look beyond the surface. Y'all look face value. Look beyond the surface. And see, these other YouTubers and the people that follow this nigga, they think he's making buku money. No, he ain't. When I saw his house, man, he got a modest ass crib. No different than what my nigga Trip got. They don't tell me you got shitload of money. They tell me you making a decent amount off of YouTube, nigga. You probably, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. It would surprise me his wife is the money. She looked like she's the money. She probably funded everything that nigga did. But because she love his dumb ass, she don't want to put him on blast. Because that came out, oh, bro, your whole facade will be fucked up. Because I can tell from a mile away, you ain't the money in the relationship. Your wife is, nigga. The wife is the alpha. You the beta. You just betrayed alpha to everybody else. Oh, I go around bad bitches. I get bad bitches traveling with me. No, nigga, you paid. I agree with him. You paid them bitches. But even more so than that, I don't believe that your daughter was going through all that. Because she was going through all that, nigga, you would have not came back online. Actually, if you had the bag like that, you could take some days away to make sure your daughter okay. You ain't got the bag like that, do you? Anthony, Antonio, Antoine. That's why you had to go online. That's why you were so hell-bent on trying to make $1 million off of this Cory Holcomb shit. Because you ain't got $1 million and the money ain't money in. So instead of you taking time off because I got my ducks in a row and my money's good, I ain't got to worry about shit. Let me make sure my daughter's okay. You more cared about trying to get a bag because you ain't getting the bag that you pretending that you're getting. Because that means that the bag means more than your daughter. If my daughter called me today, if one of my daughters called me today, no, call me right now and said, Dad, we need to talk. I'm going through something. I will shut this show down. If I had to go to Wake Forest, if I had to go to Roxborough, to go check on my daughters, and me not record for a week, it would not hurt my pockets. You not record for a week, there's a bill ain't being paid, nigga. Stop lying to the people, nigga. You ain't got it like that. A lot of you YouTubers ain't got it like that, nigga. Because it don't take much to make enough money and to make enough checks coming in that you don't need a 9-to-5. Nigga, we know that you ain't paying full price. You ain't first class on them flights. Nigga, you ain't commercial. You ain't first class. You ain't commercial, nigga. You probably got AARP. Or you got freaking Flower Miles. Trust me on this. Or your wife got all that and you're using it. And then I'm gonna tell you what's funny. You took Mika to the Lakers game. We ain't never seen a picture of you and your wife at the Lakers game. I ain't never seen a picture of you and your wife and your daughter at the Lakers game, but your supposed side bitch at the Lakers game. But then you're mad when everyone calls you a side bitch. And she made it clear. I ain't your side bitch. Now I know people can lie. But you wanted her to be your side bitch. Didn't you? So enough about Anton and them. You ain't gonna hear me talk about that no goddamn more because I'm tired of it. And O'Shea Duke Jackson, I'm like, damn, ain't you tired of it? I'm like, damn, every other video's about Anton or Cory. I'm like, damn, nigga, you ain't making enough money over there in Africa. I get it. Bleed it till it goes dry. But that's what I was saying. I was telling somebody the other day, I said the YouTube streets are really dry from the videos and the content. Nothing new. Literally, nothing new. Y'all got, I look at MTR, same talking points, nothing new. O'Shea, nothing new. See, I told everybody that red pill conservative manosphere shit hits a wall every time. There's no future in it. You get what I'm saying? There's no future in it. I get it. Y'all do it because it makes you some money. But the question is it going to make you long-term money in the long run? Because it seems like a lot of red pill niggas and manosphere niggas that came out 5 years ago, we don't hear from them no more. Because there's always a new one that uses the same speech, but says it in a different way, and we forget about y'all dumb fuckers. The key is longevity. The key is evolution. The problem is none of y'all fuckers is willing to evolve, or maybe because y'all not smart enough to evolve. Like I said, every time I look at MTR, it's the same shit. Some bitch, some dude checking a bitch. Something about Brittany Renner. Always, it's the same recycled shit. Nothing new. Speaking about nothing new, I see Donald Trump is now trying to do about face when it comes to this ICE situation, right? And the interesting part was I saw a video where they were saying how many white people, and a lot of white TikTokers was talking about that, how they're shocked that the two people that got killed was white. Y'all do realize the Territorial state don't give a fuck about race. See, that what it was. See, a woman said it best about MAGA. And ain't that MAGA believes in Trump is that they know Trump is not going to allow people to jump over them, even though they know that Trump ain't going to do nothing for them either. But as long as the niggas, the Hispanics, the Somalians, the Africans, everything else that ain't traditional white don't get ahead. ICE has been going to Democratic cities, not to the rich neighborhoods. No. To the poor neighborhoods. To the middle class neighborhoods. It is funny that he went to Minneapolis, right? You do realize that Florida and Texas has more illegal immigrants than probably any other state. Excuse me, California, Texas, Arizona, and Florida probably have the most illegal immigrants. They ain't been to Texas. They ain't been to Florida. Then I heard that now they are doing an investigation into the Fulton County, the Georgia election. FBI did a search. Y'all voted for the Trump revenge tour. It's funny that I saw the lady that was the leader of Latinos for Trump. Did a music video about everything. Now, can we stop the ICE raids? Because I'm tired of my family members and cousins getting picked up. Now, white people are shocked that white people getting killed. And they even ask why black people saying nothing. We've been saying shit for decades. Y'all was laughing because it wasn't y'all. It wasn't white America that was getting killed by police. It was black, Latina, Asian, everything else but white. It was cool when ICE was grabbing the Hispanics and everybody else. A white woman gets killed, the black man got killed. White man got killed. Chickens came home to roost. You're welcome. Y'all voted this dumb fucker in overwhelmingly. We're now just moving into year 2. Trump ain't about to stop. Trump done turned ICE into his personal Gestapo. And I love how they saying the protesters are domestic terrorists. If you not notice, majority of the people that's protesting are white. Smoke that over. I sip my coffee. Majority of the protesters are white. White. So it is also what you saying, Pam, dumbass, brunette bitch, Bondi. Sorry, blonde hair bitch. It's Chrissy Gnomes, my guy. I got the wrong bitch. Chrissy, brunette, dumb, model-looking bitch. Only reason why Trump even put her in office because she's a pretty ass chick and he wanted to fuck her. That's the only reason why he put her in there. Only reason why she has no credibility, no track record, no background, no experience in law enforcement, let alone anything to do with home security. But she got put through. Want to know why? Because she's a pretty ass white woman, and Trump wanted to fuck that. Trump wanted some of that pussy. That's why her dumb ass is in that office. Just like Linda McMahon is his best friend's ex-wife, and one of my biggest donors. Everything about the government under Trump's been DEI, but y'all want DEI to go away though, and y'all think DEI only is for black folk. Funny how some of the black conservatives are not on the cabinet. Think about that. Look at the cabinet. The only brown motherfucker is what? Pascal and Rubio. Rubio the only one that got them. I would say Robert Kennedy, but shit, he's always tan, so you can't count that as melon. They quick to call them domestic terrorists. Why? Discredit. Make the victim look like a perpetrator. Let me tell you the weapon he had. Think about what they said. The gun was in his holster. He never pulls the gun out. You look at the video, they asked him to put the camera down because they didn't want to be filmed. They walked up on him. Then when the lady fell in the ice, he goes to help her. They attack him. Then they had the nerve to say, no, they were there because they was illegal. They ran to a donut shop and they wouldn't let them in, this, that, and third. I didn't see no donut shop. Did you? No, let me tell you what they were doing. They had a roadblock where they were stopping motherfuckers asking for identification. And if you looked like a Mexican, they were ready to pull your ass out the car. They weren't there for no donut shop. Go look at the video. Do you see a donut shop anywhere? It's crazy as fuck that these fuckers bold-faced lie in front of us and think it's cool. And if you think Trump, you want to know the reason why Trump would not fire Chrissy Gnomes? She's too fine. He jerks off at night thinking about that bitch. Imagine her dressed in an ICE agent outfit, bent over so he can stick his little small orange dick in her. That's why he ain't fired him. And I don't know why Democrats talking about impeachment. How many Republicans you think you're going to vote with y'all? Y'all ain't even got power in the government right now. Y'all might can pull that shit off once you win the election. Let me tell you what y'all Democrats need to focus on. Winning the midterms. Find your leader, find your message, and get to it. Don't assume because the poll number's down that y'all going to automatically win because y'all only up 5 points. That ain't shit. That's like the NBA 20-point lead. Don't last long. You know how many times I done watch a team be up 20 and they're going against a team that is terrible, but somehow that terrible team happened to come back after a couple 3-pointers? Yeah, 5 points ain't shit. Many Republicans, yeah, they grumbling, they hate what's going on, but you think they're going to go against their dictator-in-chief? Because they're so afraid of his base. Not realizing what the fuck he going to do once he get out of office in the next 3 years, in the next 2 years. Well, 3.5 years. I mean, 2.5 years, actually. You think he's going to still have say-so in the Republican Party like that? He can't run again. Actually, it wouldn't surprise me 2 years after he done got out of office, we are having a funeral for this bitch-ass nigga. Because, let me tell you what also we distracted on. Forget Epstein. The nigga, the cracker ain't healthy. He is not. Have y'all looked at Trump lately? Do he look like he healthy? Ankle swelling. He stayed with a bruise on his hand. He's always falling asleep. He looked like he damn near death warmed over and passed over. This motherfucker keeps screaming about Greenland. We still don't know the deal that he reached with whomever. And the reason why they did that peace alliance was just to humor his dumb ass. Right, look, we're gonna humor you till you get the fuck up out of here. Because we know we ain't got but 2.5 more years with you. We know it's gonna be, and they know America gonna have to fix a lot of damage. And trust me, let me explain something. Our allies looking at it like this. They are bothered that Trump is doing this. But they also know that the next motherfucker they come behind Trump is going to be way different. So they're just biding their time, waiting for this motherfucker to disappear. But what they did learn is that we can't depend on the U.S. for so much, because if they get the right motherfucker in office, he's going to burn the world down. That's why they're talking to China. Y'all so worried about China, but thanks to Trump, everybody running to him. It is funny that Trump has taken over Venezuela, bombed Iran, tariffed every goddamn country there is known to man, but yet he has not tackled, handled, or fixed the affordability problem. People have lost their health care. If you are illegal, if you are an immigrant, wherever you ain't even got to be a criminal. You're being deported. Now, I know a lot of people brought up Obama when he was doing it and what Bush was doing it. Y'all do realize this is something they got to do ongoing. The next president going to do it too. Because you want to know why? Because you want to know who's complaining about the illegal immigrants? White folk. It ain't the niggas. Damn sure ain't the Mexicans for so much. Now, they agree that somebody, whoever's over here, should be legally over here. They agree with that. But do you really think immigration is that high on everybody's fucking list? No. The only people that care about immigration is white folk, because they're so worried that they're going to be the minority by 2045. Because so many white women want to fuck black men. Someone said it best, the revolution ain't gonna be because of politics. It's gonna be because these white motherfuckers don't want to give up that white privilege. Because when you become the minority, you lose the privilege. And they're slowly becoming the minority. Because you got more Hispanics coming over here. You got more white women wanting to fuck black men and men other than white. Oh, by the way, this generation especially, damn sure ain't having kids. This is statistics. They ain't trying to have kids. The ones that having the kids is the bitches that's in their 30s and 40s. Ain't none of them motherfuckers trying to have that shit in their 20s. They're trying to have a goddamn life. They ain't trying to do all that. They see what happened with they single baby, they single mama with 4 baby daddies. They ain't trying to deal with that shit. I ain't about to be like mama. I got married. I got pregnant at 16. Didn't have a life. I'll be damned. They ain't trying to have kids. They ain't looking to have kids. I'm like, shit, it was like the 80s. Both my daughters probably would have had 2 kids by now. They ain't trying to have kids. They trying to achieve their dreams. And the white young girls, guess what they doing? They want some chocolate. They don't want white chocolate no more. They want chocolate. So once again, the immigration problem ain't got nothing to do with the people of melon. It's the white people. Now the Latinos that got an issue with the immigration, you want to know, it's the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, everybody else that comes in. Their issue is they don't want too many Mexicans to come in. That's what that is. I can tell everybody, in the Latino community, the Mexicans are the niggers. The Mexicans are the niggers. Because that's what everybody worried about. The Latinos, they don't want to admit that shit. The Cubans, we don't want a lot of Mexicans in here. Them cabrons, the pendejos, no. The Puerto Ricans, they don't want the Mexicans in. Puerto Ricans are still fighting Mexicans in Texas, people. That ain't changed. The people of Argentina, all the people that legally came in here, they're Hispanic. They don't want the Mexicans to be coming in heavy. See, ain't nobody talking about that shit. That's why the Hispanics are for mass deportations, because they thinking they going after the Mexicans. They're not going to come after us. They're not going to come after the Cubans. They're not going to come after the Argentinians. They're not going to come after the Spaniards. They're not going to come after the Brazilians. They're not going to come after the Puerto Ricans. They're not going to come after no, they're going to come after the Mexicanos. No, they came after everything that look Hispanic. They don't. Y'all do realize that them white people don't know the difference between Hispanic, don't know the difference between nationalities of Hispanics. All they see is Hispanic. They said that ICE ain't got to knock on your goddamn door. I ain't even seen one time ICE sit here and identify themselves as law enforcement or ICE. They're just there. Y'all voted this in, and then y'all want to look at the black folk, the Latinos. Why y'all not speaking up for us? Because y'all didn't speak up for us. Did you? Y'all don't ever like us. The white people. Why the black people not speaking up against ICE? Because y'all didn't speak up for us. Y'all was laughing. Y'all laughing when we were getting our asses killed by them cops. But Rodney King got the shit beat out of his ass. Y'all was laughing when George Floyd had this white cracker on his neck for goddamn 9 minutes. Y'all was laughing when these cops were shooting young black men and women and kids and teenagers and so forth in the fucking streets because they wasn't white. They ain't our problem. That's the niggas' problem. Now they killing y'all. They killing y'all. They killing y'all. Taking you out. Now you looking for the black people to come help. We did enough, man. We marched. We bled. We been bit by dogs. Five. People used the fire hose on our asses, lynched and everything else. Now it's y'all turn to march. Now it's y'all turn to do things. Because y'all are privileged, whether you know it or not. So use your white privilege. Use it. See, when Anton Daniels, which I even hate that he's a Daniels because I'm related to Daniels. I really hope I'm not related to him in any way, shape, form, or fashion. When he said white people the most racist. No. We are very prejudiced and we are bigots. You want to know why? Because we don't trust none of you motherfuckers. We don't trust the whites. We don't trust the Hispanics. We don't trust the Asians. We don't trust the Arabs. We don't trust the Irish. We don't trust the English. Hell, we don't even trust the Caribbean blacks. We don't even trust the African blacks. Because every last one of you motherfuckers look down on the American blacks, don't you? Y'all come over here think you're better than us. In the whole nine. Let's be real. I'm going to be real with you. I work with Africans. They're some of the laziest motherfuckers I know. Straight up. In the word 21 Savage, straight up. Some of the most laziest motherfuckers I've ever seen. Straight up. I thought Africans work hard. They said Jamaicans have 50 jobs. What do they say about black Americans? We lazy. See, the most hated blacks are American blacks. And what's amazing, and speaking about American blacks, I got to speak on this Nicki Minaj shit. So she was a speaker at some event, right? And come to find out that she done got her gold card, so she ain't got to worry about being deported. When y'all gonna start? When you barbs gonna stop supporting this dumb bitch? Straight up. When y'all gonna stop supporting that dumb bitch? When y'all gonna stop supporting her? It's just like when Kanye gave the apology. Fuck your apology. You know how they say, I don't know the condition, I gotta look it up. Where a person does shit because they always looking for sympathy and they always want to be the center of attention. I guess a narcissist, but it's another term for it. I never forget watching Powers Booth. He did a movie where he was a father and he wanted sympathy all the time. So bad, that nigga called both his fucking thumbs. I heard of women that killed their babies because they love the sympathy that they got from their baby dying. Smoke that over. See, the victim game is the most lucrative game there is. Because if I play a victim, I can make money. Nicki Minaj, you barbs support this bitch, made her platinum. And she don't even like none of you motherfuckers. She don't like the gays. She don't like black people because, hell, she's doing everything she can to goddamn not look black. She don't identify as a black American. But y'all go to her concert, y'all buy her albums. The gay people actually thought she was a voice for the gays. Who told y'all that lie? I been knew she was for y'all. She despised y'all the most. All she did was use the same type thought process that the cross-dressers do for their clothing that she used for her shit. And because y'all knew that she took from y'all, y'all automatically assumed that she was buddy-buddy with y'all. Y'all fooled yourselves. Y'all played yourselves again. It's hilarious. But the point I'm trying to make is simply this. You need to realize who y'all backing. Because the person you might be backing may not back you. She was the only black speaker. If Nicki Minaj could go back in time and choose what color she would be born as, I guarantee you she would be a white girl with blonde eyes and blonde hair and blue eyes. She would want to be a colonizer. She would want to be white. She hates her blackness. She hates her skin. That's why she bleached, she said. It ain't that self-improvement, it's self-hate. So when she got enough out of the black community, when she got enough out of the gay community, she went to the community that she really identifies with, and that is MAGA conservative movement. But it's the same conservative bitch that sit here and made a song called Truffle Butter. Make it make sense. And y'all backed her. Bought her albums and the whole nine. I was never a bar. I'm a fan of hip hop. Never bought that bitch album. I listened to some of her music. Never bought that bitch album. I buy Cardi's album. Cause at least Cardi goddamn love. She love her gays. She love black folks. And she ain't even all black. But y'all thought she was. See, that's why I keep telling everybody. This generation is pussy across the board. From the men to the women. Social media has made y'all weak. Social media has made y'all what it is now. Pussies with these YouTube channels are turning the men and women that listen to pussies. I was talking to one guy at work. We both said it. The critical thinking and manhood that went out the fucking window, and it ain't because of the government, it's because of social media and motherfuckers like Anton Daniels and a lot of you red pill niggas that's on that beta shit trying to tell people how to be an alpha, and you ain't even alpha in your own goddamn world. Yeah, I said it, and I stand on it. I keep hearing the term stand up. Ain't none of you motherfuckers real stand up niggas. Y'all just got a bunch of motherfuckers doing this, goddamn it. Man, you stand up nigga. You stand up nigga. Stand up niggas know stand up niggas. And trust me, I don't see too many. Now, when I say Cory stand up nigga, yeah. Craig Facts, yeah. Anton, fuck no. I'm gonna be real with you. O'Shea or MTR ain't stand up niggas to me. They're intellectually smart, but they ain't stand up niggas. Stand up niggas is I stand on it. Stand up niggas is you ain't got to check my manhood because you can smell it when I walk in the door. A stand up nigga, it ain't about I'm saying this and women this. The stand up nigga is I got strong values and convictions that I don't breach for no one. And I keep it down the line. Y'all be saying fair and unbiased, fair and unbiased commentary. Y'all fooling yourselves. Every last bit of y'all commentary is biased as fuck. Let's keep it 100. And then, of course, last thing is, I saw what happened to the act. Once again, the energy put out in the universe, you get back, act. Do I believe you got slapped? Yeah, nigga, you got slapped. Because I can tell from the PSD when you did your little video, you got slapped, nigga. No, you want to fight little baby because you kind of know it ain't going to happen. That's why you say, yeah, I do it for half. Because you don't believe that little baby's going to actually fall through with this. But if he does, this is going to be funny. Because Act said it himself, he can't back down. He going to look like pussy. So he's hoping that little baby does. Where little baby say, no, fuck it. Fuck the bag. Since he want to run his mouth, I do it for free. Watch Act. But funny, you won't fight the dude that slapped your ass, though. Because you know he'll take that bag. You know it ain't got to be the right bag for him to whoop your ass. He'll go there for free to whoop your ass. That's why you said little baby. Because you don't really believe that little baby is going to actually go through with it. Because little baby gave the caveat to out. For the right bag, I'll do it. Yeah, because I'm little baby. I know, Aiden Ross, you about to make millions off of me fighting this little ass scruffy motherfucker. So yeah, I'm on a piece of that bag. Only fair. But see, Act is hoping that little baby don't go through with it. So that he can talk shit. But we'll see. Because a lot of people think it ain't going to happen. I think little baby might say, fuck it. He said he'll do it. Get Aiden Ross on the phone. What bag can you get me? All right. Give me the date. Set it up. Let's go. Tell Act don't pussy out. And do y'all actually think Act is going to beat little baby? I seen Act sparring. The dude he sparred with ain't even that good of a boxer. Act don't know how to fight. Act can probably shoot you, but he don't know how to throw hands, dog. Let's keep it 100. Bati boy, yeah. Brumacot. Nigga, you can't throw hands. I know, I can see a nigga that can throw hands. Mano can throw hands. Jim Jones can throw hands. I'm pretty sure Dame Dash can throw hands. Joe Budden can throw hands. Gillian Wallow can throw hands. Abby Priest can throw hands. Act. You're all mouth, no fist. And that's okay. Not everybody is a great fighter. Not everybody can throw hands. Not everybody can fight. You feel what I'm saying? And two fights ain't never fair anyway, so what's the point? But I know damn good well you can't throw hands. Little baby probably got more fighting him than you do, Act. So if I was you, Act, you probably praying that this nigga don't take it up. Because if you do, we saw what happened with Jason Love and Adam, which I'll get to in a second. If you get your ass knocked out, Act, you can't say shit. I know Chi was saying, nah, you should have something in the contract saying he got to say positive shit about it. No. You don't have to do that. If little baby knocked that motherfucker's ass out and beat the brakes off his ass, Act, you can't say shit. Actually, you can't talk shit to nobody after that. Do you really want to take that fight, Act? Because if you lose and you get knocked out, you going to look like pussy for the rest of your life. You ain't going to be able to talk shit to motherfuckers. They're like, don't make me get little baby on your bitch ass, nigga. At the same time, I can beat little baby, his career is done because we can't look at him as a tough guy no damn more. You lost the Act, nigga. Damn. But Act, if you lose this fight, all that shit talking you do is dead, bro. Keep that in mind. Now, everyone was talking about having 22 saying, damn, I can't believe that he didn't put up a fight this, that, and third, and da. He wasn't there to fight. He was there to get the bag. He wasn't there to fight. He was there to get the bag. The money. Yeah, I might have shut it down, because damn, I got a show that just jumped up, so I got to do a 9 o'clock. But anyway, back to my point. He was there for the bag, dog. The Adam look like he trained for that shit. Y'all don't understand. Adam not mad at Jason Love. Him and Jason Love, they played this. Because, one, he never had an issue with Jason Love fucking Line the Plug. He paid Jason Love to play the fuck Line the Plug. Then they played up this shit online so y'all could buy into, oh, Adam in his feelings now because Jason fucked it and da. They played y'all. It's like pro wrestling, man. They what they call it? They call it a shoot. Not a shoot. Shoot is when it just goes left and there's no cooperation or anything. No. They outsmarted y'all. They knew y'all were marks and y'all played to it. They knew that once it, and it wouldn't surprise me that him and Jason Love was already discussing them having a fight last year. So they probably like, nah, let's play this up so people can spend money. Jason Love got a bag, and I guarantee you Adam got a bigger bag. All because what he had to gain beating Jason Love. And did y'all actually think he was going to beat Jason Love? No, he took the ass whooping because he was like, no, I'm that bag, nigga. He already said no jump ain't making him no goddamn money hardly. He need the bag. He need the bag. Hell, if he was a trained boxer, Jason Love probably got knocked out. Jason Love won't do nothing spectacular fight-wise. He just overwhelmed him with punches. Adam won't try to fight back, nor Adam was looking to fight back. Adam was like, no, I'm going to let this nigga whoop my ass real quick for a good first couple minutes. Then I'm going to kneel down and let him have it. As soon as the shit was over and the camera went off, send me my money, Eddie. And once again, y'all, Aiden Ross making millions. I ain't mad at him, though. Hey, get two idiots in the ring, let them fight, and get paid. Why? Because streaming just ain't making money like it used to, don't you think? Tell everybody, everything has a shelf life, dog. Everything has a shelf life. Now, with that being said, I got to run. So, don't forget, hit that QR code to the premium smoke room, the place where the conversation gets saucier. The tits pop out, the dildos might pop out. You know what pop out unless you subscribe. 4 podcasts, plus a VIP smoke room. I even do it live on X. Plus my XXX store. You can see my work as I give ladies the work because big dicks go on the sticks. Don't forget to subscribe to my Spotify side of my Smokers Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Only for $4.99 a month. Yeah, ain't much. 2 wonderful podcasts over there. Had the Smoke on it as well as Savage Smoke. I got some new episodes coming in the next week or so. So be on the watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's premium smoke, Savage Smoke, or you had the smoke on it, please just subscribe to the smoke. And don't forget about my pro wrestling podcast, Pro Wrestling Smoke, people, where I give you that smoke with that wrestling punditry. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm done. I'm out. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you later. And you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over.